Looks good so far. Set this overlay up like last night for New World. Let's see if this looks okay. Yeah, it's live. Live right now. I just wanted to try out the GREATSWORD and make a new character to goof around. What was I gonna look at? Is YouTube working? I don't even know. Let me look. Poor old YouTube. Poor YouTube. Yeah, it looks like it's working. You just can't discover... YouTube, I still think, is, for most people... let me pop out the chat, just in case. Just in case someone accidentally stumbles in. Yeah, I'm gonna I want to try the GREATSWORD. That's kind of the thing. Going and drink some coffee. Is that okay? They have like a fresh start server in the West, so I created a new character. So I'm gonna go GREATSWORD, Warhammer. I'm gonna stay away from all the guild stuff. You know, I'm just gonna do questing, accumulate gold, buy some of the gear I need. You know, not like the old days. I don't think. I already think I need to turn the volume down. Oh, let me make sure... I gotta check all the volume levels and everything. What's the settings? It's way too high. Let's try that. Why is this desktop audio so loud? Hey now. Okay, that worked okay. Hey now. Hopefully the volume's okay for you. How's it going, Kelty? Thank you. Yeah, kind of a, I don't know. I thought I'd throw in a, like, quick stream. No, I don't know if it's going to be quick, but... So I already started this character. I've only just begun. But, you know, maybe an hour of play. You guys have seen that over and over again. So I'm just in the first area. It looks to me like... Looks to me like they got rid of First Light or something. I don't know what happened with that. Not sure. First Light went bye-bye or something. Yeah, it's always time very quick. Yeah, that's right. And the coffee kind of kicked in, so I felt like... And I got up kind of early. I thought, well... I feel like coming back into this game. Why don't I go ahead and pop it up? What's up, Gale? Guys, look! It's frickin' New World. It's Windsward, my favorite town. Look! New Light is gone. Unless this... I don't know. I don't know what happened to First Light. I think they're... I'm gonna guess that they're redoing the zone. That's my guess. Well, it's kind of early in the morning. This is I'm on the west. I'm on the west. I'm on Fresh Start server on the west. I would expect it to be completely empty. What are these people doing here? No one is up this early. There were 16,000 people playing last night. Total. Worldwide. Yeah, I just want to play around with the... I've been wanting to try out the Greatsword. So I'm going to combine it with the Warhammer. Warhammer for CC or whatever. Debuff, and then Greatsword. Something to do. Getting really close to end game in Planet Crafter. Oh, the memories. So many hours. I think I played more in alpha in this game than I did on the live server. Okay, let's see. Let's check questing. I'm going to do a lot of questing. I've got like the main quest line here. I've got all these side quests. There's town projects and stuff like that. So I'll just pretty much stay in this area for a while. So I guess this is considered the main one. So this is the fishing quest. I should probably pick up all of these. Probably. They don't have mounts yet. And
When was the last
I thought that was coming this summer. The mounts.
There is glory in the
They're having a problem over there?
The sun's kiss on our cheeks. More people around. They mirror the viewer's intent.
What is this?
If you pause and appreciate them with true wonder, they'll shimmer the lights of heaven back at you. They will hold your intent and reflect it in response. So
Thought we were supposed to get mounts by now. Maybe that's been delayed. How's it going, Misfit? Thank you for coming in today. We're here on Kick. Kick, kick, kick. Let's pick up these quests. Now it's time to flood the quest log.
I would greatly appreciate that. But be cautious. The ancients wielded powers we don't.
I'm pretty much going to play it solo and let's check the town board. Make as much gold as possible. See if there's anything worth selling to make gold. Buy what I need to some degree. Linen. And I want to see where the game is. What's the balance and all that kind of stuff. And gaming talk as always. Yeah, it's, you mean, like, I don't know. I haven't, the only thing I've seen from Kick is, on Twitter. They're having, there's like a battle. How's it going, Yukin? Yeah, we're gonna just, I want to try out the Greatsword. Wolves? This is all you get? They nerfed the hell out of these town projects. Such a small amount of gold. $185? 100 XP? That's like opening a pamphlet. Maybe the territory standing is where is what you're trying to get. Maybe that's the thing you're getting. Is the territory standing. Search for 5 lacing at the Iron Keep. I think it's for the standing. That's what I think. I don't know. These things are crap now. $50 linen? Well, we're gonna do this. Because I have to make it anyway. Damn. Total nerf job. What's this one over here? Paired with the sword and shield. Keep in mind, I'm not going to do PvP, and I don't plan... Oh, Zom Butler, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. How come I didn't hear any notification on that? Is the notifier in? Subotrix alert. I didn't hear the sound. Did you see the image you can, or did the follow show up as an image? I just made this overlay last night. Yeah, the town boards are crap. Yeah, you just do the story. Town boards are just going to happen as a function of doing stuff. Best thing to do is all the main questing to get gold. Hopefully you saw... Yeah, you saw the alert. Okay, I didn't hear it. Supposed to be a sound with it. Thank you for the follow. You get to see the in-game chat too. I'll keep an eye on this thing I set up in OBS last night. Make sure it's okay. There's gonna be... Like, I think the in-game messages, well, there's no way to resize it or anything like that. Let's find this other quest right here. Yeah, the town projects. Damn. I guess they were being abused or something. People were abusing the town projects. Look at all this quests I have now. Let's come over here. We'll do these other ones, you know, kind of as needed. As I run into them. Yeah, it's kind of, and partially it's kind of a revisit into New World, see where it's at. I mean, there's like anywhere between 10 and 17,000 people playing. They have a new trial. The game, I was trying to think yesterday, like, you know, like what's wrong with this game? It's got all these dungeons, you know. I think there's there's a huge issue with this game, and I don't think they're going to be able to solve it unless they fully separate out gear between PvE and PvP. I think the combat's kind of boring, and it's because of PvP they have to keep everything balanced. Something like that. I don't know if mounts are going to be the answer. Yeah, the storyline's better for sure. I think I'm going to go Warhammer. I don't want to make a tank because I always do. Warhammer into Greatsword. See how that works out. We gotta get some levels on the Warhammer. Just got it yesterday. Yeehaw! That's all I want to do. Just kill some stuff. Just kill some few things. Nice. Hemp, hemp, hemp. We gotta make our own bags eventually. I think I have another bag slot already open. Mandolin. They added this music stuff. Well, this is the same company that's gonna make Lord of the Rings, correct? Lord of the Rings? Is it? They are catering to the PvP. Yeah, it's always the same, and you know, what do you like? They probably should focus on that, because what else? I mean, I think the problem is that your same gear that you use for PvE, you use for PvP. There's no separate PvP gear. I mean, in PvE, look at BDO. Look at the animations on your characters. All the crazy stuff you can do. You know, it's beautiful. This game is just, the combat is boring. And they should have separated out the gear. Like you have a set of gear for PvP that's only used in PvP. And then a set of gear for PvE, which is much better animations. Who cares if you're a little bit OP or unbalanced? Who cares? There should be like even Neverwinter used to have tenacity in their PvP gear, and that's what kept it kind of separate. You cannot balance PvE and PvP. You just can't balance them together. You end up with both sides not being happy. Mounts aren't going to solve this game's problem. It'll give it a bump for a little while. Yeah, they need a complete overhaul. They need it needs to be more exciting and more color and flashes and interesting things, and just separate from PvP so that you don't break PvP. Have a new, different progression path for PvP. Something. This gear that we have should all be reworked, and this should be PvE gear. Problem is, you have open world combat. It's too integrated. You flag, you do PvP faction missions, you're flagged. Then what happens? How are you gonna switch? How are you gonna, you know? I don't think I don't know. I don't know if anything's gonna help.
Tough battle. We heard the farmers' cries and rushed to help. But the beetles were on us the moment we emerged from the garrison. It makes no sense. Yes. What you do? Don't forget to set yourself.
Ooh, I get a bag for this quest.
It's a safe place to go back to.
The dungeons are great,
Sword arm may not be with
but
you. My hopes are.
it's the biggest problem are like the classes. They're just like not very, the classes though, which are the weapons. That's your classes. The weapons are your classes. It's just not very good. Do I have a level? I think I can make a camp. Uh-oh. I have it on a different key. What key is the camp on? And me coming back to kind of play this game. Oh, yeah, I mean, Sim on YouTube, because I left Twitch and I went to Kick, I can stream anywhere I want now. When I was on Twitch, I couldn't stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Being on Kick, I can stream on Kick and YouTube at the same time. That's why you're starting to see, like, anytime I stream now, it'll be live on YouTube. Yeah, camp is Y, but did I keybind it, like, a long time ago? To something. Navigation, user interface. Where's a frickin' camp? Because I pressed Y and nothing happened. So I figure I did something. I usually, things I use a lot, I usually keybind it. Where the frick is the camp? Can you keybind it or not? Oh, there it is. I have it on, what is that, 0 or 11 or something? What do I have it on, my 10? 12? 12. I have it on 12. Do I have green wood? Let me go get some green wood. Dark Dusk, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah. Okay, now we build. Do I have to step away? Okay. Yeah, okay, so why am I playing New World again? Well, I put 65 hours into Planet Crafter. We're pretty much near the end. And when you put in that much time, you need a little bit of a break. We're almost near the end. I got breathable oxygen now on Planet Crafter. It's a very good solo terraforming game. Really good. The problem is Diablo. The problem is Diablo. Yeah, okay. That's what I was asking. Was it working or not? So I mean, I just copied that in from the other thing. At least I'm getting the notification in the chat. Yeah, I saw Dark Dust followed. It takes a while to update. No, I didn't even hear sound earlier when I got a follow. I have the alert there. What's going on with, where's that coming from? That's from Botrix? Botrix alerts? Am I signed in, platform Discord? Discord? Let's sign out and re-sign in. I need to sign in. Can I sign in with Kick? I have to sign in with Discord. I log in with Discord. Settings. Let me do a test follow or something. Hells of Torment. Widgets, alerts, follows. Can I do a test follow? That's what I expect. It's not easy to get follows here. You know what I mean? So it's very important. It's not easy to get follows over here. It's not easy to get follows on Twitch either anymore, to be honest. So, re-logging in, testing, looks like that part's working okay. Should be okay. Should be okay now. Hopefully that fixed it. So the other thing is, the quest was basically to go over here and make a camp. Who is this person? The thing, okay, so today's the 18th. There's going to be a preload for Diablo. To get ready for the 20th. They want you to log in on your main character before the 20th, once that update is done. So make sure to do that. But the problem for me right now is the regardless of the season mechanic, Diablo 4 just isn't a very good game right now, in my opinion. So I don't see like me spending the next 5 weeks playing Diablo 4. You know what I mean? So because of Diablo 4, I'm looking for other things to do. I thought we would be like just nothing but Diablo 4. But that game is bad. I just know how else to say it. It's not very good, in my opinion. I can't sugarcoat it. It needs a major, it's basically feels like it's in like early access or whatever. When you have a situation where the Diablo 3 endgame is better than Diablo 4 endgame. They need to make a huge change. One change they need to make probably is make it to where your nightmare dungeons, you just fill a meter. At least that'll help. Just fill a meter, just like Diablo 3. I don't see myself really playing Diablo 4 very much. So what am I going to do? Waiting for Starfield. Stream schedule is completely variable. I may take 3 weeks off, or I may, you never know. I need a game to anchor myself to, you know. And switch. I don't know what New World is going to do. How's it going, Riddler? I don't think mounts are going to be salvation. Main on... How does logging work? I have main on hardcore and main on softcore. Do I need to log? Log? What game are we talking about here? Oh, log in. Yeah. I don't know anything about hardcore. But they want you to log in before the 20th, after the update. I would do it everywhere. Hardcore, softcore, you know. I can look in a million different directions and tell you why I don't like Diablo 4 right now.
Under the Minotaur's blade, dodges left, wields to join the iron. Thank you. I've seen it posted near the encampments. Maybe multiple pages. I know I'll have to meditate and learn discipline. But that's difficult for me.
What do I want to... Yeah, we're just early in here on fresh... There's a fresh start server thing. So I'm playing on the West on Fresh Start server. I'm gonna basically, I just want to play with the Greatsword and sword, however you pronounce it. I may just play solo. Just do questing, make bags, something, you know. Maybe just farm Amrine, you know. What's this quest? Do I have any points? Ooh. Let's kind of go strength con, I guess. Oh, and then there's faction missions to get gear. Anything on the weapon mastery? Rescue survivors. Didn't I do this the other already? Ooh, goodies.
For God's sake, where the hell did you get?
This guy canceled my... I want to level up a greatsword. Spear, yeah. The greatsword, yeah, chilled. I want to level the greatsword. I'm thinking the Warhammer might be good to have for the it's been so long since I played. Stagger, stun, shockwave. Where's the debuff? I thought there was a debuff in here somewhere. Or that comes from a gem. I think the debuff maybe comes from a gem. I don't know. I don't want to like make a tank, you know. I'm not trying to play. I'm not trying to build for group play. I'm just trying to go solo. You know, I don't know how many hours I'll be playing. Total. I want to see like where the game is now. And have it kind of, you know, to play around with as needed. Get back in to kind of follow along what they've been doing. That's pretty fun. That's fun. Okay, good, good. I think that people are still, there's a certain audience for this game that are still playing. They're doing wars, they're doing all that stuff. It's just the game is not like, it's just not as big as I thought. The spear, yeah, I'm thinking that like, I don't know, maybe you're coming in on someone and do you throw the spear first? So you're kind of mid-range. And then, you know, you got to do something first. I think, like, that's why maybe I went Warhammer to kind of do some kind of AoE stuff. Then come in with Greatsword. I don't know. I can always re-level a weapon, you know. Yeah, it's good. I think there's a lot of weapons that synergize with the Greatsword. A lot of weapons. This coffee is synergizing with me. How's it going, Vlay? Thank you for coming in. Thank you, guys. Kind of an impromptu stream. Okay, Zell's here. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, here's the weapons we have. Sword and shield, OG. Rapier, OG. Hatchet, OG. Spear. Great axe. Warhammer, OG. Well, you could see the stuff here. They got a pretty good variety now. I think the Great Sword is the most recent. If they get rid of the PvP, the whole town capture thing, it would be, I think you know, it's like when you try to satisfy everyone, sometimes you don't satisfy anyone. Thank you for the follow. Did we get a follow and it didn't work? It's just not working. I did a test follow and it worked. You know what I mean? I did a test follow and it worked. I didn't hear it. Blunderbuss is not... Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, the Void Gauntlet. You talking about how it ruined PvP? Yeah, Botrix, I did a test follow and it worked. So... yeah, maybe Botrix is the problem. Why would a test follow work? But thank you guys for the follows. Really, really appreciate it. Chill Dice, thank you. I do. I do have it open. I do have it on a separate tab and open. Just did a test follow. Works perfect. Do you know how hard it is to get follows over here? So I really appreciate the follows. Where's the moderators? Let me make sure. Yeah, Botrix is a moderator. That's done. That's no problem. So, I don't know. And I'm paying for Prime. I paid 3 months for, you know, the Prime thing. For Prime. I paid. We're at 86 followers. Nice. Man, you guys just, like, you have no idea how many hours I played this game. Like, in alpha, went under NDA back in the old days. But I'll keep an eye on the chat here if I get a follow. So, drop a bag. Is that what do you mean? Are people are like paying? Yeah, I played more hours in this game in alpha than anywhere else. Oh, you just don't believe it. Hey, where are all these tents? What is this? We got a homeless encampment here. Hit me. What is this place? I think they've tried to add a bunch of variety here. You know. Add more, like, interesting things into the game. Rescue. It's a garrison. Let me in. Ooh, I gotta get the thing that has, I need, grit. I need grit so I don't get, so I don't get interrupted, I guess. Did I get a point in Warhammer? I don't even know what I want to do. Weapon damage, stagger, stun. Weaken. Yeah, I want to, like, I think I'll go down here. Some of these, I think, I don't know if you keep this when you swap weapons. I don't know if I really want to knock back people. Nightingale? I haven't heard of that. Downtown LA. Yeah, I thought it was a circus. Yeah, we put some hours into this game for sure. Yeah, I played like a lot. Yeah. They keep doing things. I'm not so sure mounts are gonna be the answer. I think that's... I think the weapons are... I think the weapon is... the combat is boring. And as long as PvE is tightly integrated into PvP, trying to balance that, I think is gonna make it a huge problem. There's other MMOs that they do it differently. Even like, what was that game that got canceled? Swords of Legends Online? Dude, let me switch frickin'... Even Swords of Legends Online and old Neverwinter, back in the old days, had Tenacity, which was a PvP stat. And that, you know... this trying to make PvE and PvP work together, you know, I just think is like it's never going to be good. Both sides are not going to be happy. On PvE, you should be able to, like, your gear has all this animations, and who cares? It's PvE. PvP should have been like a separate system or something. Is this kind of a heavier frickin' boss? I have grit now. What? Not bad. What do we get? Find and read the creed of the... That's kind of a side quest. Ooh, give me the goodies. Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, I mean, the game... Yeah, when mounts come, I mean, obviously we're gonna try it. The combat is like... I mean... I'm not saying it should be like Warframe, but look at the combat in Warframe. The craziness, you know? Look at BDO. The combat in BDO. Look at it. Look at how much better it is. And they were able to balance PV and PvP. Because BDO... Yeah, how come BDO is able to do it? Tap targeting. Okay. Oh, nice. Any other goodies here? How's my 52 of 200? Hey! I should be getting another bag as a reward. Can't interrupt me anymore, can ya? Oh, these things were so nasty in the alpha. Any goodies to pick? Have you seen the trial? The trial looks pretty good. Queuable, yeah, it's, but the, like, a long time ago, PvP should just be a queuable instance like other PvP. Yeah, I don't know, like, what do you do? I mean, BDO was able to do it with open world, and make the combat exciting, you know. Now, the thing that BDO did was, in addition to the combat, node control is like, I mean, I thought the open world PvP was good in this game, but they have to be so careful on PvE that it doesn't become OP for PvP, like what happened with the Gauntlet and, you know, stuff like that. Little bastard. Oh, you want some action? And everything is manual in this game. Everything is manual. There is no, you know, set it and forget it. So you don't have a house with a, you know, there's nothing that, like, makes it to where, like there should be at some point where some things are automated to some degree. So everything is manual. Now, I don't know if that's the biggest problem. I think, like, it's been 2 years that New World has been out. Question is, have they done in 2 years enough to make this a great MMO? You know. And even if it's in really good shape, you know, people move on, and then they don't come back, you know. Yeah, the turkey. Yeah, controlling territories. Yeah, the whole point of this game initially, I guess, the original developer was territory control. It was, I think the game was originally intended as a really hardcore PvP battle for control, Lord of the Flies. And then someone else took over the game and decided to make it more of a regular MMO. So you have a survival. The original game was survival. I think you had hunger and thirst, and it was a brutal Lord of the Flies kind of game. And then they took this and tried to make it a regular MMO. You could still see all these vestiges of the original game here. You know? And the players who were playing this game in the early days, who came from Arcade or whatever, they're the ones that were like, they're going to ruin this game with what they're trying to do. The original game had a good premise. So when they made PvP a choice, it changed everything. But a lot of the original game is still here. The friction was crazy. I'm beginning to think those guys were right. They should have stuck with the original formula. And it's like, look, you know, this is a brutal Lord of the Flies kind of game. I don't know. Because right now they're trying to please both sides. And it's not easy to do. Yeah, in Fallout 76, you got turrets, crafting stations, extractors. Yeah, this is just... yeah, it's different. There is no automated stuff. Everything is manual. You're going to be chopping trees all the way through. How's it going, Helena? And I'm not saying... like, I'm just... I...
Thank you so much. I'll study this and memorize it.
I'm trying to, like... I'm trying to figure out, like, what on a high level, like, what are the problems with this game? After 2 years, they've added all these dungeons. The map is huge. They've got open world PvP if you want it. PvP faction missions. I agree. Oh, am I able to pick a faction now? I don't know.
Enough sticks against tree trunks. I swear, the forest is starting to glare at me.
They have a trial. They have a 10-player trial. I don't know if mounts are going to be the answer or not. I really don't know. Maybe for a little while. There's plenty of places to fast travel to. I don't know if mounts are going to help. How much mounts are going to help. I wonder if this game would have been originally made as like a, you know, it's territory control, and, you know, that's it kind of thing. I don't know. Do I want to go heavy armor, light armor, combination? I don't even know. At least they have auto run.
What a relief.
That's what I want.
That the same curse that befell the garrison. What news from the garrison? No. I cannot raise arms against my fallen comrades. You must fight your way into the Iron Keep alone. I must see the speaker.
From 200 to 300 for free. Nice.
Shrine to meet me in Corinth.
One of the first things I always did in this game when I started a new character was, you know, gonna work towards making my own bags. So we got a bag here. At 30 we get another bag slot, and 45 another one. Fallout 76 music, yeah. You should hear a little bit of the music. Storage. So the other thing I'm trying to decide, like, what do I do? Skyrim. Oh, they're doing Skyrim. Yeah, if I were to do a game to prepare for Starfield, I'd probably pick Fallout 76. Fallout 4, Fallout 76, No Man's Sky. I don't know if Skyrim would really be the game. Because, I mean, Fallout 4, you've got those cities you go to, Diamond City, it's going to be that kind of thing. Yeah, every action rewards you. It's hard to determine because there are times that once you have no more weapons to level, yeah. Yeah, a bit like Rust. I think as much as I'm not really a PvP player, you know, I think this should have been probably more like that. And I don't remember what their original system was. If you get flagged up here, they had some kind of system. And originally, that I think helped make it to where it's not a gank fest, you know. And to me, what was the best part of this game that I played? To be honest with you, it was open world PvP was the best part of this game. Believe it or not, coming from someone that doesn't really play PvP. When you're with 20 other people and you're trying to accomplish faction missions or something, PvP faction missions, or you're earning and you're starting to push a territory into war, sometimes the other guilds respond and sometimes they don't because they're not organized. So you don't know what you're going to run into. It felt like real world war where you're on when you're going out on an expedition with your army and you don't know if you're going to run into action or not. You might not. You might and you might be overpowered. You might also be at a disadvantage. To me, that was the best part of this game. The open world PvP. I thought it was great. Man, this game, the questing definitely feels different. Yeah, I think Fallout 4 would be, you know, it's the Fallout. I feel like there's more Fallout. Even like in Fallout 76, when you reserve an area to build, that's the same thing you're doing in Starfield. You could see the you could see the border.
And I can't get up.
Well, at least the sound alerts are working. Thank you, Thor. Now, at least in this game, the good thing is that there's no scaling, right? If I try to walk over to an area, I mean, I don't think this game scales. If I'm level 50 and I come back here, these mobs are still level 10, I believe. I don't think they're scaling. I don't know why, Thor, why is it, having a reason to log in? Yeah, I'm just trying out the Greatsword. And I want to, like, when there's nothing going on, you know, I want to keep touch base with some of these games. And I'm on a fresh start server, by the way. Keep touch with some of these games, see what kind of state they're in, you know. Yesterday afternoon, there were 10,000 concurrent players. Last night, there were 17,000. I don't think that's, like... I don't think 17,000 concurrent players in prime time is what is their idea of a successful MMO. I don't think so. And they're probably like, look at all the... We've added all these dungeons. We added a trial. We added this new zone called Sandstone or whatever. The map is gigantic. What the hell else can we do? You know, they're probably thinking, well, what can we do? This guy doesn't know where he is. They've made these zones a little more interesting by adding, like, you know, these tents and stuff. The whole gang's here. I don't know what else they can do. I don't think mounts are gonna bring this game back to greatness. It's not bad. It's like 17 concurrents on Neverwinter. Yeah, the Greatsword I haven't played. I don't want to finish the altars. Yeah, you're talking about Diablo 4? That's why I'm like, yeah, Diablo 4, I feel like it needs... Diablo 4 needs, like... They added Battle Pass. I don't know. Release of the new expansion in the fall, but they will fall again. Yeah, that's the thing. New World, like, they added a new trial. And, like, it's like, what else can they do? You know? Yeah, Diablo 4, it's always fun when it's fun, and then the campaign is good, it's fun, and then something happens. What happened for me was, I got to World Tier 4. 10 minutes in, I got a weapon drop, at level 65. At level 85, I've yet to find anything better. So, I just feel like I'm doing stuff just for Paragons. For the Paragon board. There should be, like, item level 850, 900. There should be a whole groups of gear dropping as you move up. As you move up. It's just, I feel like, what am I doing? You know? Everything that drops is crap. Just something in the Nightmare Dungeon system, I don't like how it is. Running around doing these objectives within the dungeon and then backtracking and... but it's all personal opinion, and there's no way to know what the concurrents are on Diablo 4, as far as I know. No way to know. With New World, you just go right into Steam and you can see total worldwide player base. Diablo 4 has turned out to be a huge disappointment for me. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to play it. Does the game just came out? Do they need, does it need, I think it needs, you know, a year. We got to see the first expansion. We got to see all the patches. And getting more storage space is not, you know, to me that's not like, oh, thank you, that fixes everything. I'm not giving up on Diablo 4. I don't think it's just in a playable state for me right now. I think the game is going to look, hopefully, totally different in a year. Some of the stuff that's just like... I think that, you know, they're like, when you finish the campaign, you're ready and you get to World Tier 4. You start getting some gear in World Tier 4. You're pushing the end of, like, you know, they kind of thought that, oh, the Paragons will take over from here. You're chasing Paragons and glyph upgrades, you know, you know, that's the main thing. And it's supposed to be about gear, you know. Paragon board, I think, is good, but it's the gear drops, you know. 10 minutes in, I got my best DPS weapon for the Barb, for Hoda, and 20 levels later, I haven't gotten anything better. 20 levels later. There's nothing better. Most of my gear is, like, you know, and why are they coming out with seasons? I don't know. Aren't you supposed to make a great game first? You think I'm going to go in there and redo the renowned stuff and everything? And what for what? For what? For what? Why should I do all that again? Lightning switch to ice shard. Let's see. Let's see, what games are we talking about? Are we talking about Diablo 4? Yeah, try... I don't know. It's just, like, it's just not a very good game. Needs a lot of work. I love the campaign. Thought it was great. Well, I'm probably... I mean, I'm considering just start a druid when the season starts. And... you know, see how it goes, kind of thing. The hell is this? Ectoplasm? It's a craft mod. Hey man, broccoli. Hell yes. We should be getting patch notes, like at some time. Yeah, the open world is, I feel like it's very empty, the open world. It's too empty. I know what they're trying to do with it. Everything feels like too empty. I just got to the point where I remember coming in and we would set up a group. We would do Nightmare Dungeon because group play like was helping me to kind of you know, it was helping. But the Nightmare Dungeons, the way they're set up, with a lot of backtracking and stuff like that, and finding, you know, things, and 10 minutes, I'd come into Diablo 4, and after 20 minutes, I'm like, when can I get the hell out of here? You know, that's the point it got to. Now, what I need to do is try a different class, and push a different class, because the class you play can make a huge difference in a game. So, let's go with the Druid, when the season starts. And another problem with the season is, like, you make a class, and all your class is going to come back to the main server. The gear you get's going to come back to the main server. The new aspects will come back. The new mechanic will not come back. But what about all the other stuff? What about the all the XP for glyphs during the season? Can you take that? Can you bring that back and apply it to your existing character or characters? No, you're going to bring that new stuff is going to come back. So let's say I love the Druid, and on Eternal I make a Druid. Maybe I want to make another one for the season and bring back new stuff for it. What is the new stuff that I'm going for? You know, or like in Diablo 3, you had set pieces, new sets that you could bring back. Now the argument other people are going to make is Eternal's dead now. Diablo 4 is now about seasons. All you're going to do is make a new character in a season, have fun, hack and slash, and then that's it. Wait for the next season, make character again, start over. Well, what about expansions? They're going to be adding expansions to the game. So, Eternal will have life. Then, won't it? When they add an expansion. Or is the expansion going to be a part of the season first, before coming back? See, I don't know. Yeah, dungeons, yeah, sorry guys, our chat frozen. Well, that's what I'm saying, Thor. And people keep, and then there's a bunch of people that they just don't understand. They're like, it has seasons just like Diablo 3 has seasons, just like PoE has seasons. Why are you having a problem with seasons in Diablo 4? It's your chance to make a new character. I'm like, well, I just did that. I just made a new character because the game just came out. Diablo 3, we didn't get seasons till what, 2 years in, when they decided we're not adding more content to this game, so let's do seasons. Our new content is going to be pushed into Diablo Immortal or whatever. When seasons to me are usually a thing to where it's like, okay guys, we've given you the game, we've fixed everything over a period of a year, we've added 3 expansions, we're in a good place. Let's do seasons now, you know. That's what I was thinking, you know. Yeah. I don't know what to do. Shred. Battle Pass. I don't know what they're going to do when expansions come out. Or is it going to be a part of a season? You know. Do I want to make a new character in Diablo 4 every few months? That is the question. Do I want to do that? Is Diablo 4 in a place where I want to make a new character every few months, the way Diablo 4 is right now? My answer for me is absolutely not. Absolutely not. Diablo 3, it was like they came out with Reaper of Souls, they came out with expansion, and then I think they got to a point where it's like, that's it. We're done with the game. We go into seasons. A battle pass cosmetic reward. Yeah. And I mean, Diablo 3 was kind of like went into seasons, and it was like in a week, you know, you got all your stuff. It was Diablo 3 got to the point where there was no reason to play anything other than seasons, you know. Is Diablo 4 in a place like that? No. I'm not, like, I already know what's going to happen. I already looking ahead. I'm like, am I gonna regrind, you know, some of the stuff that's in there in Diablo 4 that I already did? It's not, no. I don't think I'm gonna last very long in Diablo 4. That game needs huge major changes. And I can't even, like, it's hard for me to put my finger on all the changes Diablo 4 needs. Riddler just doesn't understand, does he? Foreign, there's a lot to fix, yeah. There's just, the game needs like a year of, like, just a reworks on so many things. And for me to go in on a season with a new mechanic, knowing all those things are there, you know, it's like, no, I'm not doing all that again. Riddler doesn't understand. Yeah. Going and making a new character this early, when we've already done it. The base game needs a year or two worth of work before they should even be talking about seasons. Unless they're implemented as part of the game, the main game. What do I want to make new characters for? Ooh, we got some upgrades. Diablo 3 came out, then they made a bunch of changes. It came out with Reaper of Souls, which is expansion. It wasn't, what, 2 years before they started seasons. And that was kind of an admission. Seasons, like, we're like, okay, we're kind of, the game is later in its life cycle. We'll give a reason for people to play. We'll start doing seasons. And the seasons, I think, lasted quite a long time. Now, the poor Riddler. Yeah. Now, if you're, I think what's going to happen with this season is you're going to be able to progress quicker because of the new mechanic. You know what I mean? Poor Riddler. It's, well, yeah, it's literally a way for people to get cosmetics. That's, if that's, yeah, that, unfortunate, that's unfortunate. Do I need to, let's see if I need to unload. I need to unload some of this coffee into my frickin' stomach. That's what I need to unload. My basic statement is that, and you could say it's because they're trying to make money, which I totally agree with. My basic statement is, it literally, and I said this since the beginning, ever since the dev stream, it makes no sense to have seasons already in Diablo 4. It makes literally no sense to me. When you have a game that needs probably a year's worth of work, the base game, It makes absolutely no sense to have seasons as a gamer. None. It makes absolutely no sense. Now, if they're doing it because they want to make money, etc., you know, that doesn't help me. You know, what does that do for me? Doesn't do anything for me. That game needs, Diablo 4 needs a huge amount of work. Like, and it needs an expansion with World Tier 5. Why are we doing seasons? It needs a huge amount of work. It needs World Tier 5. It needs an expansion. You take the current iteration of Diablo 4, to me, it is not worth it to do seasons. It's not ready. That's my premise. For them to do this, just to make money, I mean, who's making these decisions over there? Who's making these decisions? They could put a battle pass, they can implement a battle pass into the main game if they want, for cosmetics. You know what I mean? The nightmare system needs to change. They need a World Tier 5 with gear, or they need better gear in World Tier 4. You know? Maybe World Tier 4, don't do World Tier 5, but get us geared progression from 65 to 100. All these little stupid stats, you know, all these stat affixes. I'm just looking at all this gear and I'm like, I can't, what is this? If they leave it like this, the future of Diablo 4 doesn't look very good to me. Here I am playing New World. Ah ha ha ha. This is just temporary. I don't know. And Gale played hardcore all the way to 100. Gale played softcore. So why isn't Gale playing Diablo 4 right now? Gale went to Fallout 76. Gale knows what the problems are in Diablo 4. Most of the problems. Why am I not playing it? I'd rather vacuum the carpet than play Diablo 4 right now. So what am I gonna do? You know, there's nothing to grind for. This mind-boggling. These mind-boggling affixes on all this gear. I'm like, well, I gotta give up this to get this, and it's not worth it. It's 1 little % of this and a little % of this, and give me the bill. Where I went from level 65 to 85. There should have been some huge gear drops. Then I work on the little stuff after that. No. So I'm gameless again. Do I have any levels on this yet? This game does look nice. I want to know what happened to First Light. Why is First Light gone? Battlefield type games. Battle Bits? What? What about Battle Bits? Diablo 4 doesn't give any dopamine. That's kinda... I think that's a good statement. That's a good statement. Yeah, the Paragon board, like grinding out little tiny bits and pieces. Yeah. The key to Diablo is hearing that item drop sound. Yeah, they're, like... I like the Paragon boards too. I think they're, I like the way they set them up. It's good. Dude. But doing endless nightmare dungeons the way they're set up, and to not get any good gear drops out of it, you know what I mean? Just like, having paragons is not enough. Am I staggered? First Light, something, I want to find out why they got rid of First Light. Yeah, you can, what happened to First Light? 75 gears, 800 plus, I have Renown finished. It's just, yeah, I mean, I wanna, like, I wanna go, what I'm gonna do with Diablo 4, I wanna go make a druid and forget the barb. And I want to see if that changes anything for me. So, I mean, you know, yeah, I'm gonna start a new character on the season, you know. Yeah, and it's just it becomes kind of a gold farm. So we need to see those patch notes. I need to see what new gear has been added for the season. New gear, new aspects. What's the chase items? Is there, you know... We gotta see those patch notes. Oh, so they are reworking First Light. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I'll be at the dentist when Mod 26 drops. Unfortunately. So we're just gonna have to skip Mod 26. No, it's gonna be just like every other season. Just like Diablo 3. When the season's over, all your stuff comes back over. Or you're given the option, whatever it is. Everything you worked for in the season comes back. It's just the mechanic doesn't. The new gems. Because if they keep bringing the mechanics back, you'll become too overpowered in the future. But all your glyphs, your gear, your character, that all comes back. I'm just going to be grinding mobs here. And looting. And doing quests. When do I get to do faction missions? When do I get to pick a faction? This is kind of fun. Eternal stash. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to add more. They'll probably unlock more stash as part of a battle pass. I don't know. But I think Riddler was right earlier when he said it's basically, and whoever else said it, you can. I think they pushed this out because they want to get that premium battle pass out there so that people pay for the cosmetics. You know. I just don't know. How's it going, Lord Shadow? Thanks for coming in. Never want to check out too. There's a sense of grind fatigue, boredom. Most players, new. Okay, yeah. I mean, Neverwinter is... It's just a zombie. It's a zombie. It's alive, but dead at the same time. But, you know, there'll still be people, you know, going in and streaming it and, you know, hoping that, you know, people that normally get 2 viewers streaming will come back into Neverwinter to get 10 viewers and be like, "Oh, look at me! I'm one of the biggest Neverwinter streamers." I'll keep Neverwinter category up. Neverwinter has 7 viewers right now, but I don't know if that's because I don't think the game's down. I do not know. Maybe it's down for maintenance, for the mod. I don't know. Palia is doing a stream today. I'm not going to be here for a lot of stuff today. Kyle, you sound like Ninja making fun of low view counts. Ninja, did you see Ninja was on Kick yesterday? That was a lot of fun yesterday. Watching Ninja was on Kick. Doc was streaming. They're all playing together on some freaking shooting game, whatever that is. I hate those games. 2 shots and you're dead. I don't know, man. It's such a twitchy game. 2 shots, just like in real life. Yeah, Ninja was on Kick yesterday. Okay, so it is down. Yeah, so later today, it'll just, for me, yeah, I mean, but Riddler, you don't come in and say, oh, like Riddler will stream like the card game or whatever. You know, he'll stream the card game and he's not going to sit there and say, oh, I'm one of the biggest streamer of whatever that card game is you stream. I forgot the name. Flesh and Blood. I'm one of the biggest streamers of Flesh and Blood. If you have 10 viewers and it's, I mean, you know, that's fine if you have 10 viewers, but to come out and say, oh, I'm one of the biggest streamers of the game and you have 10 viewers, that's when I'm like, come on, are you serious? You know, is that really like the flex you think it is, right? Is that how you say that? See, Riddler won't do that. Riddler's not going to say, oh, I'm one of the biggest streamers of this game, you know. Even though he is. Some of us are like the only streamers of a game. But to come into Neverwinter and say, oh, I get 10 viewers, I'm one of the biggest streamers of the game, is that really something to be proud of? Dude. How long you been streaming the game, Neverwinter? 4 years. Hey, here's your trophy, man. It's not easy to get viewers. It's not easy to get followers. The OG streamers on Twitch and like whatever, they, you know, a lot of slots are locked up. We're in the dog days of summer. Not a lot of people are watching games right now. So,
boys, when are you gonna get your act together?
Palia, there's a stream later today on Palia. I'll be getting my teeth cleaned when it comes out. Check their YouTube channel. They already have their YouTube channel on a countdown or something like that. I just want to kill stuff. Damn. Do I have to actually take a health potion? Let's just make sure we got that going. I thought I had it to where you can't do that to me while I'm in the middle of my animation. The whole gang is here. I want that. What was this quest? There we go. Nice. Full rotation. Ooh, a cemetery. Yeah. The, like... What's the concurrent on New World right now? The last early access I got was Riot's card game. Oh, that one. How's it going? I think Palia's 10 a.m. Pacific. Concurrent on New World right now is 14,800 players total. Total. Okay, you looked at the same time I did. I got 14.8. So, close enough. So, like, what... Is that where you... I mean, you know... Is that where they thought they should be right now after 2 years? 13,000 people playing worldwide? I don't think so. Let me go check YouTube on the Palia. I'll watch the VOD later. I'm definitely going to watch the VOD later because I want to see, I mean, my initial impression of Palia, it's going to be like totally cringe. I can't find the notification. But I'll be watching it later. Tectonica releases today into early access. I don't think anyone cares. Okay, there's a channel on YouTube called Palia, and they're live in 2 hours. 2 hours? And how many people? There's 350 people waiting in their channel. Yeah, Tectonica, they're gonna have to pay me to play and stream that game, I think. Oh, you weren't checking on Steam. Yeah, we're close. It's close enough. What's Zell? Have you seen single player yet? Outside City? What? Oh, you mean in New World? Yeah, well, remember, I'm on a West Coast server. That's Fresh Start server. I don't know how many people are in there. In my server. So, if you guys want to see this, I mean, I'll watch the VOD later, and we'll see. Gameplay featuring play lead designer. In this gameplay showcase, our dev team will take you through early gameplay, walkthrough of core skills, live the cozy adventure of your dreams in a breathtaking new world. Explore a vibrant land full of wonder and charm as you build a life and home for yourself. A free-to-play, free-to-play cozy MMO game. You know what this means? 300, so I'll have 300 on my server. I thought 2,000 was max. This game sounds like Greta Garbo. That same game sounds frickin' so weeby. Dweeby weeby. Nice. We leveled up. What am I supposed to do? Search and find information? Sure thing, pal. I want to level up my weapon. You. Damn. I can hear the pitter-patter of my footsteps. See? There's other people playing. Look. There's another player here. What are you guys talking about? I found someone. There's someone else playing. I get way more XP just picking up notes than it's a bot. I don't think bots are in this game anymore. I don't think so. Whistler's not... Let's see, what about Cold Carnage? Act like Towley. Mean just be a... Just stream 30 hours a day and don't say anything that'll get you in trouble. Those kind of things, those kind of people. That money rolling in. Is the aggro range still like 30 miles in this game? Well, boys. Give me that XP. Oh, what do I want to do? I'm actually not sure yet. Skyward Slash? 10, there's 10,000 bots. New World still has bots? Really? Ko's the biggest douche sellout on Twitch. You know what? I haven't, like No Man's Sky had to see other people in this large expanse. Even bots quit the game. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't watch him anymore. You know? I don't watch him anymore. So I don't know what he does. Is he still a streamer for hire? Is that all it is with him? Like, he gets paid. He's like, you know, I'll stream a game if I get paid. And then that whole thing with the Primal... Remember the Primal thing on Diablo 4? He was on this crusade about how, you know... He didn't sign up for it or something like that. He's excited for Baldur's Gate 3. He has the power of his name. So you take any of these big streamers, come into Twitch today. It's the Emperor has no clothes. You take away their viewers and get to see and take someone like Cocarnage, take away his viewers and just watch the stream, and without, no name recognition, and it would be like the 90 million other people that have 2 viewers on Twitch. Nothing special. I'm about, boom. Look how pretty this game is. Look at this. What is wrong with New World? Why? What happened? So they bought their account like 22 hours a day and then play 2 hours a day. Yeah, I definitely do not watch. I do not watch those people. Take away their viewers, and they're like, to me, that's like snooze fest. And I can't trust the review on games either because they're compromised. So at the end of the day, yeah, tell me, Riddler, what is wrong with this game? Why, like, what is wrong with this game? It's making Diablo 4 feel pretty... I feel like playing Diablo 4 right now. I think the best thing about this game is open world PvP. Otherwise, it's just like there's no excitement. The combat's crap. Open world PvP. The war for the node was terrible. The open world PvP to me was the best part of this game. Everything else is like, I feel like it's just. That was the best part. There's no variety in enemies. Yeah, nothing has really changed. The combat's boring. No great animations, you know. When this sword hits someone, sparks should... You know. The combat's boring. But look how beautiful this is. I don't care if you can't swim. I mean, you know. The map is gigantic. Like, just gigantic. Movement is slow and clunky. Yeah, it's a very, like... Open world PvP games don't last long. Story, lore, generic. Yeah, why is World of Warcraft more popular than this game? The grind is real for resources. There's no variety in enemies. The progression, 3 abilities, movement is slow and clunky. Yeah, bingo. Yeah, it's allowing you to be everything. It's nothing. You should only be able to pick 2 professions, maybe. I don't know. They got all these great dungeons. You know? They added all these... They did what you would want in an MMO. We want more dungeons, more dungeons. They added all these dungeons. They have a 10-player trial. Like, why... So I could compare it to the graphics. Yeah, it's a game that could have been made in 1990 with graphics 2020. Now, let's look at the other side of this. Why was I able to play 20,000 hours in Neverwinter? You know, from 2013 to 2017? You know, that's over 10,000 hours. Why was I able to do that? The combat. The combat system. The you know, and the combat, the way the dungeons were set up with mobs and everything. Do you know what I'm saying? The combat was so much better. So much better. Yeah. The combat system in Neverwinter. And the roles and PvP wasn't such a focus, and they had tenacity eventually for PvP gear. So your regular PvE gear, they could do what they wanted. How's it going, Akuri? On YouTube. Thank you. And how do you have a game that has mounts in 2013? You know? It was instanced. It was not open world. It was instanced. Neverwinter's instanced. So Neverwinter, you log into one's global server and everything is instanced. As opposed to here, where your servers are your instance and then you have one big map. Why is, you know, Neverwinter was better than this game. And I think the combat has a lot to do with it. Kick chat wasn't working for you. Kick is still got issues. Even Botrix wasn't working with their follows today. Players thought they wanted realism in MMO. Yeah, that's right. When you then this thing about open world games, it's like, let's replicate the real world. You know, sometimes that's not such a good idea, trying to replicate the real world. Sorry guys, I was still on monitor capture. I should look at my stream more often. The real world is boring, yeah. I don't know why it didn't work for in Curry. I've thought about this before, and I talked about this a long time ago. I'm like, look at these games. When you have an open world game like BDO, you pick a server. Because that's your instance. Your server is your instance. Game like Neverwinter, you have one server. And your instances are you go to a zone in Neverwinter, you might have 50 instances of one zone. But what was it about Neverwinter that just kept me going and going? Being a cleric, the combat, what I do as a support character, compare that to the healer in this game. I'll take the cleric, the original cleric in Neverwinter, I'll take every day of the week. Any day of the week. Over what the healer class in this game. The weapon. PvP in Neverwinter, like you take a look at when it really came in with Strongholds. Stronghold Siege. And Tenacity was that thing that made your gear... You swapped into Tenacity gear in PvP for Neverwinter. That is what made the difference. So that you could PvE with your regular gear and then swap into Tenacity gear for PvP. Helped keep it separate to some degree, where Tenacity was the big factor. Which only worked in PvP, basically. And Stronghold Siege in Neverwinter, 10 times better than Node Control instance in New World. I don't know if it's still working that way, the way you do the wars. If it's working the same way. Neverwinter's Stronghold Siege, 10 times better than the way they set up the war in this game. 10 times better. I don't know, the Greatsword looks like a big leaf, like a blade of grass. To me, it looks like a huge blade of grass or something. Yeah, I don't know. And maybe it's partially player choice. The, you know, some games just like, or you prefer over others, just based on who you are kind of thing, you know. They've added so much to this. They keep adding dungeons. They keep adding dungeons, you know. You would think like by now, you know, should be crazy good. Night Online and the wars were fantastic. Yeah, I don't know if the wars are the same here. No heavy mech, new dungeon. For New World, they even added a trial. Yeah, the war in New World for node control, if it's still the same, it's not very good. Stronghold Siege and Neverwinter is the best PvP I've ever seen. 20 versus 20. The way the objectives are, the way you can, if you don't like PvP, you could stay back at the base and bring supplies in to add HP to your base. Stuff like that. So even if you don't like PvP, Stronghold Siege and Neverwinter, there was stuff you could do. And they just let that go. They just let it go. That was some great PvP. Yeah, the open world, the idea of open world is, all these games keep trying it, you know? And, like, let's have events pop up. Let's have world bosses, you know? Let's try to make it like a real world fantasy place where things just kind of happen, you know? There'll be a heroic encounter over here. You know, there'll be an event. Look at Diablo 4, same thing. Let's try to emulate a real world situation here. And I don't know. Maybe BDO is okay just because the combat is so good. But the world bosses in BDO are just terrible. Just utterly terrible. Remember my hemp costume? I don't know what the future for New World is. They're going to come out with mounts. They're going to give money to some big streamers to stream it. And, picture yourself having a mount to go around in. It's going to be a little bit faster than this. Is that going to make a difference in the long run? Is it going to make a difference? Fallout 2 had random events happening. Yeah, I don't know. I still, for me personally, have not found... I have not found a replacement for the original Neverwinter. To this day. The original Neverwinter. I have yet to find a replacement for it. And maybe there isn't one. Maybe there isn't one. Yeah, Wandering Merchants. There's like, this is a very... the map is beautiful. I love the map. I love this map. So I'm going to be able to get a mount and move a little faster. What, like, that's not... I don't know if that's going to help. And I don't even know if I have a major complaints with this game. I just look at the player numbers. The concurrent. You know? So forget my review. It's like, look at the concurrent numbers. Like, why is this game... No matter all, they add all these dungeons. Why is it still struggling so much? You know? Maybe the whole concept is flawed. I don't know. And then Ashes of Creation is basically going to be kind of the same thing. It's node control, it's open world events, world bosses, public dungeons. And maybe it's going to come down to the classes, the combat. I don't know. I mean, you can't... What would fix New World? The question is, what actually would fix New World? Is it the combat? Would fix it? Should they separate? Should they add tenacity for PvP? so that they can get more crazy with the combat for PvE. The monsters, the mobs, the zones. The Riddler's right. I mean, it's kind of the same thing everywhere you go in this game. It's basically the same. It feels the same. Although once you get later into the game, I mean, the areas do change, but it still feels the same. I don't know. I don't know why so few people play this game. Still trying to figure it out. This game is averaging less than 15,000 players on a. This is a game that is very cheap. It's almost free. This game is almost free. Like, it was $40. So the cost is not the thing. They're not trying to nickel and dime you to death. You know? This game should have, like, 100,000 concurrent easily, you know? Yeah, they just with massive updates, and the updates are getting, like, they're becoming less and less impact. They come out with some stuff now, and it's like no one even cares anymore. Like I just don't understand. There are some dedicated people that play this game, but it's just not enough. Yeah, everything just feels the same. I do love this environment here. Open world? I don't know what the future is for this game. I do not know. Yeah, the combat can carry a flawed game, no doubt about it. Neverwinter's still alive because of its combat. Lost Ark, BDO. BDO's combat is amazing. Yeah, they didn't listen to anyone. Who care are the ones that stuck through? Yeah, they're still there, Riddler. And changes, yeah, I think it doesn't matter what they do anymore. They could hire Co-Carnage or Asmongold to stream the game for a day. What good is it? What does that do? They've tried that already before. Hey, Towley, we'll pay you $10,000 to come back and stream New World. He'll be here for a few days, collect his money, and then boom, out. Everyone's gone. Everyone's gone. The trial looks really good. The dungeons I think are the best part of this game, the instance dungeons. I don't understand. I'm still trying to understand what is wrong with this game. How's it going, Raven? Oh, guys, 7:30 my time. Yeah, and then Curry, Amazon is going to make Lord of the Rings. We know now. We know now. They did that in the beginning, so the changes aren't going to bring new people in. Yeah. And then we got new games coming out, and, you know, I feel kind of bad. I mean, I'm sitting here like, you know, the memories I have in this game? The memories? I know every square inch of this place. Up and, like, without, like, take the new map out of here. Take this out? I mean, I basically know every square inch of this frickin' place. This huge map. I know where the nodes are, you know, like, the amount of hours I spent. No one wants to play this anymore. It's just crazy. Lack of variability when it comes to combat. Yeah, I think that's probably it, you know. The drinks bring back the memories. Well, they canceled the Lord of the Rings. That, we're seeing one dungeon feels, so always seeing laser traps. Yeah, you're looking at that one with the lasers. There's other dungeons with different mechanics in this game. Every dungeon's got different mechanics, basically. It's pretty good. The dungeons are pretty good in this game. They really are. And there's a lot of loot in the dungeons. Some have been moved, yeah, and then look, I mean, first light, I can't believe first light's gone. Being reworked. I feel like it feels pretty good to me, like leveling right now with the greatsword and stuff. The only thing is, it's like, I mean, I don't understand. I think this is a pretty good game. And like I said, it's almost free. It's almost free. Like if you have a group of people to play with, you make a company and you have a nice group of people to play with, I see a lot of value here. I just like the gaming world has kind of left it for dead now. Something like that. To only have like 13,000 average players, I'm like, that's got to hurt those guys over there. They got to be thinking, what else? What the hell else can we do? Let's, you know, no one wants to play our game anymore. Yeah, some of the, I mean, the dungeons are pretty good. I think they're pretty good. Oh, guys, I gotta go to the dentist today. I'm just trying to kind of, I think I'm streaming today to help me forget about the fact that I'm going to the dentist. You know what I mean? I think that's what's happening here. And I do apologize if I missed any messages, because I think you guys are typing some good stuff today. And yeah, Lord Shadow, I'll give it another shot. Something to play. And again, with these MMOs like this, it's always better to have people to play with that you know. You know, you run dungeons together, you talk on Discord voice. It's always better than pugging. It's always better. If you got a group of people to play with, which one? I mean, ESO or this? I don't know which way you go, you know. X-Ray, there's a time limit on the elite chest. Do one. Yeah, I think there are some limits. Yeah, get some needle. Yeah, well, it's going to be cleaning. And sometimes cleaning, to me, hurts worse than getting fillings. You know. There's going to be an update for Diablo 4 today. Log into your main accounts. Even if just do it. Just log in. I'm going to do it too after the update. Until Starfield comes. I reached in Planet Crafter. I got the oxygen unlocked and everything. So, I mean, Planet Crafter I might continue playing. I don't know if I'll be streaming it. We did 65 hours of Planet Crafter. Almost all streaming. So until Starfield, I don't like my schedule's going to be kind of like, you know, it's not going to be consistent. Think of Neverwinter. Meanwhile, things could be worse. Yeah. They're going to extract the toothpick. They're going to be like, okay, we got to remove this. I'm not excited about Diablo 4. At all. And we've talked about this over and over again. Like, if we were getting a new expansion with a whole bunch of changes to the base game, you know what I mean? Tons of changes with an expansion, with a ton of new gear. Now, if the season is coming with a ton of new gear, but why do I have to do everything all over again? You know, why already? So I'm not really excited. But we'll see. What am I, Planet Crafter? Yeah, I mean, and Subnautica, you mean? Planet Crafter, Moonraven, I unlocked the oxygen, so I don't have to worry about oxygen anymore. So I even got that unlocked. Where I'm in the fish phase now. And there's a little trick you can play in Planet Crafter. You can go into your base, just move everything in inventory, and then just let your game run. And you'll die, and you'll come back, you'll die, you'll come back, but at least all your stuff is generating. So you can go AFK in Planet Crafter, and the game will just keep accumulating. So you don't have, like, you know what I mean? So just go inside your house, your base, put everything in inventory, and then just let your game run. And it'll accumulate oxygen, it'll accumulate terraforming. If you just want to take a break and all the work you put in, let it just kind of happen on its own. So you can do that. Just turn the volume down. You'll just keep dying every 10 minutes, but everything is still accumulating. So you can go AFK on Planet Crafter. Subnautica, yeah, I own it. I was looking forward to Skull and Bones. Oh, I haven't heard of Skull and Bones chilled. Skull and Bones? They killed it? It's been delayed for 10 years? AFK, that's right. Because there was a point in Planet Crafter where I was thinking to myself, what, I gotta keep drinking water and getting food? And no, you can just go, like, there are times you could just let it run and go AFK. Put everything in inventory in your storage locker and just let yourself die over and over again. And the game is still pounding out. Skull and Bones? So is that game not coming out, or Ubisoft?
Welcome to Skull and Bones. Our game takes place during the golden age of piracy, in a world inspired by the beautiful yet dangerous Indian Ocean. You'll start your journey as an outcast, whose goal is to become the most infamous pirate to sail these treacherous waters.
Enshrouded?
After surviving a shipwreck, you begin your adventure in St. Anne, one of the pirate dens in our world.
Is this like that other pirate game? Let's see, Zella's talking about a game called Enshrouded. I haven't heard of Skull and Bones. It looks like that other game.
Dens are centers of pirate activity, where you can craft new ships and equipment.
Crafting ships? Hello? You know what? I think I did look at this game a few years ago. Because I was interested in ship crafting. We'll take a look at Enshrouded. What NDA? Are you talking about the... Oh, Gale played the closed beta of what? This game? Thanks, Curry, for coming over.
Provision for your expeditions at sea, pick up contracts, and socialize with other players.
Yikes.
Any pirate worth their salt will tell you that preparation is key to success. Get ready for any challenges that come your way by checking that your cargo is stocked. Access to a small dhow. But as you progress, you'll be able to craft different ships, each with their own unique playstyle.
With a crew?
At sea, you'll need to pay close attention to the condition of your ship and the morale of your crew.
Aha. This looks interesting. So when is this game supposed to come out? What's this Enshrouded?
Welcome to Enshrouded. Today we'll be introducing you to a mini-series of videos exploring the key pillars of the game, including combat, building, and survival.
Building? Ubisoft is the new EA. Is Electronic Arts still around? Yeah, the that thing about building ships and stuff and having a crew, that sounds pretty interesting.
Let's start with the basic combat mechanics in today's video.
Here's New World.
Enshrouded allows the players to log onto enemies in order to focus their attacks and movement on specific opponents. As the enemy attacks, you can block their action with or without a shield. Blocking an attack costs stamina, and once depleted, attacks cannot be blocked anymore. With the right timing, you can also parry enemy attacks. A successful parry will block incoming attacks but also heavily drain the enemy's stamina.
So this is not this is not action combat. Voxel?
This leads us to the Merciless Attack, a powerful finisher that can only be used when an enemy's stamina has been depleted. Once the attack becomes available, it can deal a devastating blow to your enemy.
Hey, that's controller.
In Enshrouded, you will have a variety of powerful weapons to choose from. For example, you can use bows for ranged combat in combination with different types of arrows. There are also wands for faster shots of elemental damage types, as well as staffs for mana-based slower and...
Looks interesting. Did I get logged out? Sorry guys, I know I'm in the New World category. It's not nice to be doing what I'm doing. I don't mean to have any disrespect for New World. I think New World's a pretty good game. And, like, if you got 5 friends, it's only $40. You know, if you got people to play with, I don't understand why this game is not, like, chop trees all day. Go chop, yeah, let's go chop a tree. Let's get the memories back. Ah. This is the very bare bones axe. It's the worst axe you could have. First thing I did on the beach is make tools with flint. Oh, Anthem. You don't like tree chopping? Yeah. Starfield is in 45 days. Or, wait.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Starfield is in, yeah, about 40 days or so. Looter Games got, Dark, yeah, it's like, what, and there's a game that just came out the other day. That, like, I think it's dying already. It looked like, kind of like Gears of War type thing. Was that game that came out just the other day? I think it's going to be played a lot on console. No, I forgot the name of it. Yeah, Neverwinter's definitely down. The game is called, let's see, find it on Twitch. It's probably way down there now. I don't know why, like, Baldur's Gate 3 is supposed to be releasing, but people have been playing it for like a long time now. So what's going to be so different about it? You know. I mean, people are already playing. I guess that was early access. Damn, I can't find that game. I guess it's really dead already. Yeah, but and I'm not going to play it. I mean, I'll watch others probably. I'm just turn-based games like that is just not going to be for me. Yeah, I want a loot grind. Like, I want a Diablo 4 to be that, you know, I want the loot grind, man. Good loot grind. But until Starfield, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's Neverwinter shut. I think Neverwinter shut down already. We just don't know. Since 20 you can play Act 1. Oh, is that it? You can only play Act 1. Okay, I got it. So the real full game will launch. Yeah, I mean, I'll be watching people. I just don't think I'm going to play it. Yeah, good third-person, melee-focused loot grind. Absolutely. No, it's not Star Rail. Talking just a few days ago. Game came out. Oh, I know how to find out. FN Husa was streaming it. A few days ago. Exoprimal. Exoprimal. Yeah, I'm very excited for Diablo Season 1. I'm trying to picture myself on a mount right now. If that's gonna, like... It depends how fast the mounts are. And can I go anywhere? You know. I really wanted this to be my replacement. For... Oh, I almost had him. I really wanted this game to be my Neverwinter replacement. That was the thing, you know. I really wanted it. But then again, I wanted ESO to be that. I wanted BDO to be that. I mean, that's pretty good combat right there. It felt pretty good. Destiny Exoprimal, yeah. It's $60? Co-Carnage and Quinn? They're not streaming her right now, are they? Yeah, newer players being clueless about their business model, yeah. Which guild? I want a game, oh, okay, it's that kind of thing. Yeah, I want a game, you know, for me, when I like a game, it makes me want to stream it. That's what happened with Planet Crafter. So, you know, that's what I need. I need both those pieces together. I need it, like, I like streaming a game that I like. Not a game I don't, not a game I'm indifferent about. Like, I was streaming Planet Crafter because I liked it so much, you know. I don't think New World I like enough for me to want to stream this again. This is why you need a ranged weapon too. To finish off these freaks. Dude. This is why you need a ranged weapon. Uh-oh, here he comes. Oh, he knocked me over. How far are you gonna go? I need a musket. Here he comes. Got him. Too bad good combat in art. Yeah, I don't know about BDO. Just find what you enjoy. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, another game that I enjoy. Exo Primal is $60. Lamp? If I had, like, let's say, friends, and we're all playing New World, you know, I think it would be, and, you know, we're just playing and talking on Discord voice while we're playing. I think it would be, I still think it's a pretty good game. Now, I got to compare this to, like, compare it to BDO, ESO. You know, which of the three would I want to play right now? Like, with, let's say, friends or whatever. BDO does not really, like, have... It's not a standard MMO. So I think the BDO would be out. So it'd be either ESO or this game, because you got standard roles that you can have. The combat... Like, the combat in ESO... I don't like the combat in ESO. I would probably take this game over, like, if I had other people play with it, I'd probably take this over other MMOs. I'm trying to think of what else is out there. Like, you know, you got a group of friends, you play stuff together. Okay, we're going to play an MMO. Which game should we play? Starting a new MMO. I think I can't think of a better game, you know. Yeah. ESO was fun for a while, but, oh no. Yeah, we did. I mean, we had people to play with. I mean, I got everything I wanted. We had people to play with on Diablo 4. The problem is the game itself. At least we had people to play with. Zell was here, always ready. I'm not doing any more frickin' nightmare dungeons. Things stink. I have a dilemma. I got no game. I gotta decide if we're gonna play and stream Season 1 or not. I'm not sure. Not sure. No, WoW is tab targeting. It's too old. Final Fantasy, tab targeting, too old. Guild Wars 2 is just... I don't like it. Well... Oh, I got the dentist to go to. Oh! Ah! Yeah, and so anyone that's like here for, I mean, I'm known as an MMO guy, you know, so, we actually got 3 follows today maybe 4, no, 3. So, Chilled Ice, Dark Dusk, which I think Dark I remember from Neverwinter. Zom Butler. Like, MMOs were my thing. You know, that was my main game type. And, I still, you know, I'm not giving up on New World. I may come back again to New World. I don't know. I'm worried about Diablo 4 right now. I thought that game was going to be the game that was going to carry me through to Starfield. And I'm not so sure anymore. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about Diablo 4. For me to play an isometric ARPG, it has to be golden, because I don't really play isometric ARPGs. You know, I like this kind of thing. I like 3D environment. That's, you know. And don't say Fallout 76. Yeah, I haven't played MMO. That's right. Like, where's the MMO? Where's the good MMOs? And you know, Civ. I mean, you know, I'm like, I like city builders, and you know, like I'm waiting for some of those, but I'm still waiting for a better version of Neverwinter, and I still haven't seen it. You know, and I don't know about Star Wars either. Maybe Lord of the Rings will be. Maybe Lord of the Rings is going to be really good, but that's years away. You know. Yeah, just rotate. You know, I don't know. Like, and I'm not going back to BDO. It's just like it would take over my life, and I don't do PvP, so you know. Oxygen not included. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things. There's Mandalords coming up, but you know, I miss like the original Neverwinter, like, and just the way it was set up and running dungeons. I just wish we had that to play and stream. The original Neverwinter with some changes to it to fix the bugs and stuff like that. Yeah, Star Wars, I didn't really play that. I saw some of it. Albion has got a dedicated player base. Not for me. So, until Starfield, I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see. Timberborn? DDO? Dungeons and Dragons Online? Is that what that is? Yeah, we'll look into it. But I gotta run. We're gonna host Quiet for Me, who's playing Diablo 4. So I don't know when the next stream is going to be. It's just going to go based on how I feel. Yeah, Albion's got a good economy. Crafting. Good crafting tree. Let's go with Quiet for Me. And thank you guys for coming in today. I appreciate it. Today's stream was very impromptu. So thank you guys for coming in. I do want to take a look at New World again. And there may be future streams for New World. I don't know. And then Diablo 4 is going to be dependent. I'm just not sure. We might go Druid Season 1, or I might just not do anything. The big game we're waiting for is Starfield. That's for another 6 weeks. So, we'll see what's going on. Make sure to get Riddlerman Gaming followed here on Kick and YouTube. He's doing Flesh and Blood and other stuff. He's really good. And let's go ahead and raid Quiet for Me. And yeah, I gotta go friggin' dentist. I always feel good afterwards, though. Yeah, I don't know about Albion. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming in. Have a great day. Hope to see you again in the future.